Hey, it's Jose Calhoun with Coveted Consulting. If you run a business, which you do, eventually you will get frustrated with your employees. It's a human thing. It happens. What do we do about it, right? And right now I'm going to summarize a story I heard from a client and kind of give you the really short, insightful version. How about that? Okay. So here's the thing, right? So inside your business, you are the employer. You have your team members, the people you've hired. They are the employees, okay? They're different. The punchline here is that your job is different than them, okay? Or your job is different than theirs. Context. You used to be an employee. At some point in your career, you were an employee, and you were probably a really good one. So you worked hard, you showed up early, you stayed late, you did the heavy lifting, you were a high performer, you were really good over here. And now that you are an employer, you look at your employees and you want that same level of intensity from them. You want them to act like you used to act when you were in their position. Not fair, because you're not them, they're not you. Different people. Not fair. What we find is that I'm talking to you now as an employer, is when you want a better end product from your employees, oftentimes the real issue is that you have to run a better business and not simply be judgmental. What does that mean? Let me unpack that. So you've seen me, I've said this a lot, right? I've said this a lot. Inside your business are three core systems. There's client acquisition, client service, client retention, right? I talk about this a lot. Three core systems. The clearer you are on these three systems, the clearer it is for these people on what work they should be doing. So if they have clear expectations here, then they know what to do. They can either follow what you've laid out here or not. They follow it, they stay. They don't follow it, they go. We all understand what to do. The question here for you, good person, is have you done your job to clarify what acquisition really should look like? What are those steps in that chain? Are you clear enough on client service? What does that look like? What are those steps in that chain? Are you clear on client retention? Are you sure? Do you know what the steps are in that chain? What I find in having conversations with smart people like you is that we aren't clear enough on these things. We make assumptions. We make intuitions. We know how we used to do it when we were over here. But if you'll be clearer about what you expect here, document it, communicate it, you'll find that their behavior improves, and so does your business.